And everything is connected. And just like you said, it's easy to say, okay, I'm bloated. Let me go. There's like a million different bloat supplements now, right?
Yep.
So let me go take this bloat supplement, which of course it makes sense. You want relief, or if your PMS is terrible, or you can't sleep, right? So of course you want relief and you deserve relief, but ideally, you're kind of, instead of just hyper focusing on that particular symptom, it's really about asking the why behind that symptom. Why is my body struggling so much? Why is my body stressed? And usually it's not a one simple answer, and it's stress that's been going on for a while. You can be experiencing this adrenal fatigue for a long time before these symptoms really pop up and show.
Exactly. You can have a stressful event from years ago, and your body might just be holding on and holding on. And once it realizes you've passed that stressful event, then your body can break down.
Right.
Once it's out of the safe zone, once you feel, once everything is, energetically, physically, practically lined up for you, and everything is much easier. That's generally when the body can also just crash and burn, and then it's even more confusing because it's from something that happened months ago, years ago. So yeah.
Totally. Yeah. Or just an accumulation of just micro or minor stressors that just build up and build up and build up and build up.
That we just don't address. We just keep on pushing
Totally.
through. Yeah. Women are pretty fantastic at that, just going and going.
They are, yes.
So when we talk about, obviously, when we experience adrenal fatigue, there's a couple of basic things that we do that will essentially exacerbate adrenal fatigue even more. So let's talk about the major and the most obvious things, such as coffee, HIIT classes. If you're feeling low in energy, sometimes go on, just run it out, or have a good hard HIIT class and just bust it out of your system. Maybe you've been sleeping too much. So let's walk through a couple of these things that are really obvious, but we still tend to do.
Totally. So exercise is always a good thing. I know that there's definitely talk about how exercise can really stress the body out, which is true. So it's not about, okay, don't exercise. You still want to move your body, but it's about the type of exercise, the duration of exercise, and if you're having enough recovery from that exercise. I think that's really a big issue. Is women are doing, it's like this like high intensity level of exercise, and then there's not enough recovery and resources to, really help your body after that workout. And a really good way to like think about this is exercise is not stress relief in a stressed body, right? So you have to make sure that you are doing everything to help yourself recover from these workouts. So that means I always recommend a 48-hour break in between workouts, not 24, 48 full hours, because you're going to just have your basic life stress that's going to happen. You want to make sure you're eating before and after your workout. Mistake number one is women will put their workout in, I get it. You have a busy day, you got to squeeze it in, but then you're not eating before, after. So no fuel before, after the, essentially the most intense physically part of your day. You're taking breaks. You're really focused on your sleep. If you're only sleeping 6 hours a night, maybe it's not the best time to be doing a lot of exercise, right? And in terms of the type of exercise, there's a way to make your exercise intense, but without, kind of putting your body through what feels like, your nervous system is like in fight or flight. If you're doing these high intensity workouts or spinning or running, look at your breathing. It's literally mirroring or mimicking that fight or flight state. So that's really important with exercise. Coffee, I know that everyone loves I don't love coffee, but listen, I get it. If you love your coffee, but, no coffee on an empty stomach. You have to eat coffee after food. Coffee without food, it just spikes your stress hormones immensely, and it could suppress your appetite a little bit. And you don't want to be drinking coffee after 12 noon, because that caffeine could stay in your system, and that's going to throw off your cortisol levels. So that's a really, really big one. And then what was the third one? When we get sugar cravings when we're stressed, It's not a bad thing. So the first thing is, don't see this as a bad thing. It's literally your body communicating with you. I need more. I need more fuel. And when your body is craving sugar, it's because it needs the quickest, easiest to digest source of fuel. Now, this next part is crucial. Give your body that sugar that it needs, but don't, like eat sugar, like processed sugar without any protein to balance it out. Right. So to balance your blood sugar, you always want to pair carbohydrates and protein together. This is really important. When we eat sugar just essentially by itself, or if you're really busy, you'll just have like a granola bar or something like that. So you're kind of just eating these empty carbohydrates. And of course, your body's then going to crave more of these empty carbohydrates. So you want to pair both protein and carbohydrates together. But when your body's asking for sugar, like listen to it. And I think it's totally okay to increase the amount of carbohydrates that you're eating, but it needs to be ones that your body can recognize. So go for a variety of fruit in your meals. You don't need to do like a protein only, like have protein, have some rice, lentils, potatoes, have these things that are going to really help support your body, because yes, your body does use more fuel when you're stressed. It just does. It's using it and it needs it. You're burning through more a lot quicker.